Someone cuts you off in traffic. Your boss disrespects you in front of everyone. A close friend betrays your trust. What happens inside you? Your heart races. Your jaw tightens. Your mind fills with thoughts you can't control. Most people call this being human. The Stoics called it slavery. Because if anyone, at any moment, can destroy your inner peace with just a word or a look, then you're not free. You're their prisoner. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how the greatest Stoic minds in history, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, trained themselves to become completely unbothered by people, insults, and chaos. This is not about becoming cold or emotionless. This is about becoming unshakable. Welcome back. If you're new here, this channel is dedicated to one thing: building a mind that nothing can break. Today's video is one of the most requested topics. How do you stop letting people get under your skin? We're going to cover 7 Stoic principles that will permanently change how you respond to people who try to disturb your peace. Stay until the end, because the last principle is the one that changes everything. Let's begin. Lesson 1. You're not responsible for what others do, only how you respond. Epictetus was a slave. He had no freedom, no rights, no control over his body. But he became one of the most powerful philosophers who ever lived. Why? Because he discovered one truth that most people never learn. Some things are in our power, others are not. The weather is not in your power. Traffic is not in your power. What people say about you, not in your power. But your response, completely yours. When someone insults you, they're controlling their mouth. They are not controlling your mind, unless you allow it. Every time you get angry at someone's actions, you are giving them the remote control to your emotions. The Stoic practice: when something bothers you, pause and ask, is this in my control? If no, release it. If yes, act on it. This one question will save you from 90% of your anger. Large Blue Diamond Lesson 2. People act from their own ignorance. Pity them, don't fight them. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth. And yet he wrote this in his private journal. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, and jealous. They are this way because they cannot tell good from evil. Notice, he didn't say, I will destroy them, or I will avoid them. He said, they act this way because they don't know better. When a child breaks something, you don't rage at the child. You understand they didn't know. The Stoics believe that every person who hurts you is acting from ignorance. Ignorance of virtue, of wisdom, of their own damage. This doesn't mean you accept mistreatment. It means you stop taking it personally. Their behavior is about their wounds, not your worth. The moment you see an angry, rude, or hurtful person as someone who is suffering and lost, your anger transforms into something much more powerful: understanding. Lesson 3. An insult only has power if you accept it. Seneca wrote, regard a man as brave who does not run into danger, but who, when in danger, is fearless. The same applies to words. If someone calls you a fool and you're not a fool, the insult falls to the ground. It has nowhere to land. But if their words make you explode, you have just confirmed their power over you. The Stoics practice something called the obstacle test. Before reacting, ask, if I respond with anger, who wins? When you rage, you lose clarity. When you lose clarity, you make mistakes. When you make mistakes, the person who provoked you wins. Real strength is not showing someone how angry they made you. Real strength is making them wonder, why didn't that affect them? Silence and composure are the most devastating responses to someone trying to break you. Lesson 4. Anger is a punishment you give yourself. Here is something most people never realize. When you're angry, who suffers? Not the person who hurt you. They've moved on. They're eating dinner. They're asleep. You are the one with a racing heart. You are the one who can't sleep. You are the one replaying the moment over and over. Seneca said, anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Every minute you spend in anger is a minute you gave someone for free, and they didn't even want it. The Stoics trained themselves to see anger not as strength, but as weakness, a signal that your mind has been hijacked. Practice this. Next time you feel anger rising, say to yourself, I refuse to punish myself for someone else's behavior. This one sentence is like cold water on fire. Lesson 5. Expect difficulty, and you will never be surprised. Marcus Aurelius called it premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Every morning, he would think, today I will face rude people. I will face unfairness. I will face frustration, not because he was pessimistic, but because he was prepared. Most people get angry because they expected the day to be easy, people to be kind, and life to be fair. The Stoics never expected that. And so, when difficulty came, they were not shocked. They were ready. Try this tomorrow morning. Before you start your day, say, today, someone will test my patience, and I am ready. When the difficult moment comes, you won't react with anger. You'll almost smile because you saw it coming. Preparation is the antidote to emotional chaos. Large Blue Diamond Lesson 6. What you focus on grows. Stop feeding what bothers you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, the things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Here's the psychology. Whatever you give your attention to grows larger in your mind. When someone bothers you and you keep thinking about what they said, what they did, how unfair it was, you are watering the seed of anger until it becomes a forest. The Stoic technique: redirect attention immediately. The moment a bothersome thought appears, replace it with action. Go for a walk. Write in a journal. Do something with your hands, not as avoidance, but as a deliberate choice about what your mind will dwell on. You cannot control the first thought that enters your mind, but you can control the second one. Choose it wisely. Lesson 7. Become so rooted in yourself that nothing outside can move you. This is the deepest principle, the one that changes everything. Epictetus said, seek not that the things which happen should happen as you wish, but wish the things which happen to be as they are, and you will have a tranquil flow of life. Most people are disturbed because they want reality to be different from what it is. They want people to be kinder. They want life to be fairer. They want the past to have been different. And when reality doesn't comply, they suffer. The Stoic path is different. It's about building such a strong inner foundation, such a clear sense of your own values, your own purpose, your own identity, that what happens outside becomes less and less important. When you know who you are, an insult cannot shake you. When you know your values, someone's rudeness cannot redirect you. When you know your purpose, distractions become irrelevant. This is not built in one day. It is built one choice at a time. Every time you choose not to react. Every time you choose composure over chaos. Every time you refuse to let someone live rent-free in your mind. You are building that inner fortress, brick by brick, until one day you realize nothing outside can touch what's inside. That is the Stoic promise, and it is real. The Stoics were not born unshakable. They trained for it every single day, and so can you. Let me summarize what we covered today. Only your response is in your control, not others' actions. People hurt from their own ignorance. Pity them, don't fight them. An insult only lands if you accept it. Anger punishes you, not them. Expect difficulty, and you'll never be caught off guard. Stop feeding what bothers you. Redirect your focus. Build your inner foundation so strong that nothing outside can shake it. If even one of these principles spoke to you, write it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you're serious about building a Stoic mindset, watch this video next. Point to next video. Don't forget to subscribe. A new Stoic lesson drops every week. Until next time, stay unshakable.